Hello everyone, welcome to the Canadian Edge. Kind of a knife review today. I wanted to talk a little bit about knockoffs, and have a knife that I got a hold of here that some of you might think you recognize. Those of you that know will definitely spot the differences. But this is a Chinese knockoff of an CRKT M-16, and you can tell immediately when you grab a hold of this knife that it is definitely not a CRKT M-16. In fact, no, it did grab. It's definitely not the quality of what you would get with a CRKT, but anybody who's not familiar with knives could be fooled by it. The steel on it is stainless steel. It's, I'm assuming, a 440. Nothing spectacular. I think it has a little bit of an edge. Oh, it feels like it might have a bit of an edge, and does have serration on it. You can see it kind of looks a little bit like the CRKT handle. They generally have more holes in it to lighten it up, and you can immediately feel it in the pivot that it doesn't have quite, wow, this is sticky all of a sudden, doesn't have quite the pivot that CRKT would have. So this is, wow, what's going on? The last few minutes here, all of a sudden it doesn't want to open very well. It was opening fine just a few minutes ago, and that's another reason why you have to be careful about cheap knockoffs. I did loosen the pivot screw on this to see if it would do anything to make it better. It's not an ugly pivot, it is actually kind of smooth, but you can definitely feel the difference compared to a quality knife. I don't know what this one costs, but it's probably in your under $20 range. But when I did loosen the pivot screw, it just, every time you would open the blade, it would turn a bit, and so I found you had to have a bit of tension on it to get it to stay. And even now you can see with the liner lock how far it's gone all the way over to the top, and that's just opening it gently. It does come down, but you have to reach for that. So no, I guess it's just the normal. The liner lock goes all the way to the top, which isn't necessarily a good thing for these. So it does have jimping on it, serrated, as I say, skeletonized handle. This would be a knife that, man, you could throw in your toolbox or something and beat the crap out of it and not worry whether or not it got broken or damaged, because like I say, I'm pretty sure this is under $20 knife for this. And so I just wanted to show there are knockoffs out there. Some are better knockoffs than others. So if you are new to the knife world, you need to be careful and make sure that that you're getting the genuine product, because this is definitely not the genuine thing. But like I say, this would be a good beater knife out in your garden, out in your garage, maybe in your toolbox in your truck or whatever. Definitely a knife that you wouldn't feel bad if anything happened to it. So it does have pocket clip but you can tell again it's, well, not necessarily that it's older because of tip down, but it is tip down carry. And it's not a horrible knife, but you can just tell the quality is not there. So this was just a brief look at knockoff knives, and I'm sure that you'd have to probably sharpen this thing a few times to keep an edge on it. It doesn't seem like the best steel on there right now. And unfortunately, do I have, let's see, oh, I do have a piece of paper. I was going to say I don't think I have a piece of paper, but I do have a piece of paper. Yeah, there's not much of an edge on here. You can, oh, it's a little bit of an edge. Okay, well, prove me wrong. It does have a bit of an edge. So it will slice paper, so yeah, if it's 440 stainless steel, it will hold an edge. Just you're going to be sharpening it quite a bit, so. But that is the CRKT knockoff, and I don't even know what company would have made this because there's no identifying marks. And like I say, wow, I don't know why this is so sticky all of a sudden. Anyway, because it's not hard to get out. You can almost drop it out there like that. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick show because this did come across my table, and so I thought I'd show it to you. Well, thanks for joining me. I will have an actual review hopefully next time. Well, I will have an actual knife to review. And until then, you stay safe and stay sharp.